Good morning, my friends. Good morning, my people. Good day to you. My name is Michael Ojola from Mindset Transformation Africa, and on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want us to talk a little bit about leaving our comfort zone. I want us to rethink where and how we get comfort and how we get comforted, because most times we trade our goals, we trade our plans, we trade our achievements on the bed of comfort. We trade our achievements and our fulfillments on the bed of comfort. I'm all for resting, I'm all for recharging. If you've listened to me over time, you know that I am an advocate of taking time off to rest. I'm an advocate of getting enough sleep so that it develops your brain, it helps you recharge. Nevertheless, comfort zone is more of mindset than physical rest. It's more of mindset than physical rest. It's more of choosing to stay in a place where you are comfortable with. Change is what we all long for, but it's one of the hardest thing that we do. It's one of the hardest thing that we engage in, especially the change that will stretch us. Any change that we believe will stretch us and make us very uncomfortable, that will shatter many paradigms in us, and that will change our way of life totally, we tend not to do it because the brain is lazy, you see. The brain has mapped out shortcuts of how you've been living your life so that it has automatic response to you. You don't need to learn again how to brush. You don't need to learn again how to lay your bed. You already know those stuffs. So also there are some habits in your life that you're already addicted to. You're already comfortable with them. That's when people ask you, stop doing this. You say, please, that's who I am. That's who I am. I keep telling people that's not who you are. That's what you've repeatedly do. That's not who you are. We keep discovering who we are. Even if I will define who you are to you, I will say you are the awareness behind the consciousness. You are the awareness behind the consciousness. That's the grand scheme of who we are. But when we define ourselves by our habits, I keep telling you that that's not who you are. That's who you're comfortable being. That's who you've repeatedly acted out. So that's what you've repeatedly do. Whatever people say they don't like about you and that you know is also hampering your growth is habitual, is consistent practice. So if you change the practice, you change the habit. It's consistent actions that you've been doing over time. If you change the actions, the habit will drop. Change one little percentage of the actions every day and you will discover that the habit will drop. All right. Do not seek comfort to the detriment of your goals, your objectives, and your purpose. Do not seek comfort to the detriment of your goals, your objectives, and your purpose. Every one of us love things to be handed to us on a platter of gold. Who we by mouth advocate for hard work, but who doesn't love to be pampered? Who doesn't love to have things handed over to them? Everybody does, but it takes you to tell yourself that that is not way to become legendary. That is not way to achieve greatness. You cannot aspire to greatness and be comfortable with comfort. You cannot aspire to greatness and be comfortable with handouts. You cannot aspire to greatness and be comfortable with being helped all the time. Value will demand that you stretch. All right. Value will demand that you become better. You can leave your comfort zone by expanding your professional skill set. What don't you know how to do? Many of you don't know how to close a sale. Can you go take a course about closing a sale? Many of you don't know how to even speak to a stranger. Can you today decide that for 30 seconds I will learn how to just ask the stranger their name or ask them for a time? Then before you know it, you are developing the muscle of talking to people. Your brain is creating a neural pathway, in another set of neural pathway that you are already telling your brain, come on boy, you have to develop this new set of skills. It will become uncomfortable. It will be uncomfortable initially, but at the end of the day, you get better for it. So expand your professional skills. Learn a new thing. This week, today, learn a new thing. about your professional life, about your personal life, about your spiritual life, about your family life. Learn to do things differently, learn new things. And also, you can do everyday things differently. All right, maybe for example, you brush your mouth with your right hand. You can choose that today I will brush my mouth, I will brush my teeth with my left hand. I will brush my teeth with my left hand. That's doing things differently every day. You do everyday things, basic things that you do. Maybe you don't always lay your bed immediately you stand up. You decide that today the first thing I will do after standing up is to lay my bed. The first thing I will do after standing up is to take a water. Maybe you drink water after food. Maybe today you can decide I will drink water before food. Do everyday things differently. All right, there are many opportunities in a single day that you can challenge yourself. You have ample opportunities in one day, in a 24-hour period, to challenge yourself. All right, you can only learn to do that by thinking consciously, not reactionary, just thinking consciously, knowing that okay, when this thing happens, this is how I will respond. Another way for you, I believe, to leave your comfort zone is eat different. All right, try a new diet. Many of us, for the past few months or years, the same set of breakfast is what we are having. Listen to me good. It's not if doctor recommended it, all right, I cannot I don't know what's wrong with you that they recommended that for you, but if it's just habitual, can you try something new? Try a new diet, try a new workout, try a new exercise routine. It's all jogs, it's all press ups and all. Can you try a new exercise routine? Can you try some sit ups, some planking? Can you try some running in a sport kind of stuff? Get creative with your life so that you leave comfort zone. Can you try painting? There is an app I discovered, I've forgotten the name of the app right now, that you will just by numbers you can use to paint. A friend of mine sent it to me. It's very beautiful. My kids also use it to play. It's beautiful. It's very complex artwork and it gives you patience. You have to be patient and look for numbers. Sometimes the number is very tiny. It helps. Get creative, all right, and challenge your beliefs. Okay, as I wrap this up today, challenge your beliefs. That's one thing that I discovered that people don't do often. We don't challenge our biases. We don't challenge our core belief. We don't challenge how we've always thought. Challenge your belief. What if is one of the greatest two word statement or pre-statement that I always love to make. What if I am wrong? What if you are wrong? What if she is right? What if you are right? What if sets a string of thought process and hypothetical reasoning comes to play? What if, just ask, what if my boss is right concerning the fact that maybe I'm lazy? What if I am right by saying that this place is toxic? What if, all right? And practice honesty, especially with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your life. Be honest with people you deal with. Just be honest, especially with yourself, all right? Be honest with yourself. And I believe by being honest with yourself, you will get out of your comfort zone and your life will be better for it. Do not seek comfort to the detriment of your goals, to the detriment of your purpose, to the detriment of your objectives. Thank you for your attention, not taken for granted, and we will talk later. Bye.